Thanks for stopping by What's New Barbecue, y'all. First of all, I just wanted to say I truly appreciate all of y'all's support. I reached 1,000 plus subscribers today. I really appreciate that. Today what we're going to be doing is showing you what we use our leftover brisket at the household for. We're going to be making some stuffed peppers. Y'all stick around and we'll get right to it. Alright, welcome back, guys. As you can see here, we've got some leftover brisket that I was talking to y'all about. What we're going to do is give them a fine dice before we add them to our peppers here. And we're going to be using another edition of the Gunter collection of knives that I recently purchased. These knives have been really handy as of lately when I got them. I'm really impressed with them so far. But yeah, we're just going to give this brisket a fine dice. And that's the beauty of this. This brisket's already cooked, so all we're going to be doing is just kind of heating those peppers up a little bit, just to put a little bit of a blister on them and get that nice flavor on them. We're just going to chop this brisket up a little finer so we can stuff more brisket in there. Y'all go ahead and comment down below, what is it that y'all do with y'all's leftover brisket or barbecue at the house? I'm interested in finding out. I read all those comments and yeah, I'm interested in hearing from you. We're going to go ahead and get this finished up, get it all diced finally, and then we're going to get it tossed into these peppers, but first we'll have to chop these peppers up. Y'all stick around. Alright y'all, we got this all diced up. Let's move that off to the side here. And go ahead and get these nice orange bell peppers sliced, just the tops of them. Just enough to be able to get the cores out of them. Let me get back here and a fork, and you just do a nice little twist and the core pops right on out. Go ahead and scrape out anything extra. I'm going to go ahead and get this other pepper cored out, and I'll catch back up with you. Alright y'all, welcome back. I got the brisket diced up here. As you can see, I got the lids of these bell peppers cut off. And I went ahead and took the lids off of these cans here and drained them. That's going to be some of the ingredients we're working with here. What we're also going to top this brisket off with before we stuff it in the peppers is a little bit of this BC Seasonings and Rubs. It's the Blend 6 Heat 3 Pepper Blend. I'll have this information in the description box down below. But yeah, before we put this brisket into the peppers, I just figured we'd dust them up with a little bit more kick, because bell peppers are kind of more sweet than hot at all, so put a little bit of heat on this brisket before we stuff it in there. Alright, and next we're just going to add these tomatoes. I don't necessarily know all of them because we're only making 2 peppers. We're going to add some tomato in there. Follow it up with some of this corn. This is going to be so good in this pepper. It's going to be great. And then last, we put some of these black beans in this bowl. And all this information will be in the description box. Go ahead and mix that around real good. I'm going to incorporate all these ingredients together. There we go. And we're going to also dust these ingredients with a little bit of that BC rub as well. It tastes great. Can't wait to try it on these peppers. Alright, so let's dig right into it. We'll put, I'd say, about 3 spoonfuls of this filler in here. Just depending on how big your pepper is, of course. And then, most importantly, this brisket. We're wanting a lot of brisket in our pepper. A lot of brisket. Stuff it down in there. To the top. Alright, and we're gonna follow it up with some shredded cheese. You can pick any shredded cheese of your liking. And just like the brisket, we're gonna stuff that cheese down in. Make sure we get a full pepper, because we're also gonna top this with a little bit of provolone cheese towards the end. Well, I have the oven heating up for 350 degrees. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this pepper here. We'll catch back up when we're tossing them in the oven. Alright guys, the oven's preheated to 350 degrees. We're just going to go ahead and spray our pan with a little bit of this canola oil just to make sure our peppers don't stick on the bottoms, just like that. And then we're going to get our peppers right in the middle. Wow, look at those. Looking amazing. Put them right there. And then there's nothing else to do but to put them in the oven. And we're going to cook these for about 30 minutes. Right about 20 minutes we're going to, let me turn that one around. Right about 20 minutes we're going to put the provolone cheese on it. I'll update y'all here in 20 minutes. Alright, this is what they look like 20 minutes later. I went ahead and put a spoonful extra of the filling, the corn, the tomatoes, and the black beans on each before we top them with the provolone cheese. We're going to go ahead and put this back in the oven for about 10 more minutes. I will update y'all when we're giving it a taste. Alright guys, it's been a total of 30 minutes. Let's pull these out of the oven and see what they're looking like. Take a look at that. That cheese melted perfectly, covered up our filling. Let's go ahead and slice into it and see what it turned out like. Oh wow. Take a look at that. Now that is what the inside of a stuffed pepper should look like. Alright guys, we got that pepper all finished up, got it pulled out of the oven. I cut me a little sample bite out of there, got a little pepper, some cheese, some brisket, tomatoes, beans, corn. Let's give it a shot. Wow, that brisket is insanely good in this pepper. It really enhances the flavor in there with that beefiness and the corn and the beans and the tomatoes. If y'all have any leftover brisket or barbecue at the house, I highly recommend making some stuffed bell peppers. Like I mentioned earlier, what do you make with your leftover barbecue? Comment down below. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Thanks again for the support, for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. I'll keep knocking these videos out. Y'all stay tuned. See y'all next time.